My name is Hee-Jin Jung, Assistant Professor in Hongik University. Our lab has developed powerful antibodies for the diagnosis and treatment of disease. For example, when we go to the hospital and have medical checkups, the results are announced about 2 or 3 days later. So we would like to develop some tools to rapidly test the disease and to immediately know the results. Also, we would like to develop a novel medical reagent, which has high therapeutic efficacy by taking a low-dose drug.
My name is Chang Yum. I'm a master course student. I'm working about making fluorescent antibody which we call conchbody. I like my current research, so I start thinking about being a doctoral course student. I guess if I enter a doctoral course, I can study much more and can do much more deep research than I'm doing now as a master course student. That would be a good experience in my life. At the same time, if I get a job after graduating from the master course, I would like to be a researcher who work regarding enzyme production, which is based on what I have been doing.
There are 3 researchers, 3 graduate students, and 10 unders. All of them are working hard on their research topics. We are passionate about creating powerful antibodies by thinking about how to target the treatment and diagnosis that we want, and increase the performance of the antibodies to detect and treat them correctly.
My name is Jongpyo Kim. I am a master course student. Sometimes it is hard for me when my experiment doesn't go as well as I thought. But I can overcome it by continuing discussions with the professor and other lab members about the direction of my research, and I feel that I am getting closer to the goal. I'm having a good time in our lab because I'm doing my experiments together with very nice people. Also, I am the postgraduate student in our lab, so I'd like to help the professor by managing with our lab.
For making antibodies of interest, we inject antigen in mice. The mice recognize the antigen as enemy, so they produce antibodies. We can take out the produced antibodies from the mice. After that, we analyze the sequence of the DNA of the antibody and inject the DNA to the E. coli or animal cells for transferring the DNA to protein. We then label the antibodies with fluorescent dye for generating sensors or conjugate therapeutic agents to the antibodies for using the fusion antibodies as a drug.